Hi guys, happy Monday. It is currently nearly 22 2 and I've only just gotten out of bed and actually got up and ready for the day, purely because I was just being lazy in bed. But I'm gonna make some lunch, start on the washing to at least get that somewhat started and hopefully at least get one load done. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then also today I might watch some more. I started watching some more Hometown on Discovery Plus, which is a renovation interior design program. So I might watch more of that since I'm feeling like watching some home renovation and stuff. And that, well, I either watch that or Celebrity IOU by the Scott Brothers and stuff. But yeah, so I might do that. But I'm also feeling like doing my 5D diamond art today because I'm like, I don't feel like doing my course because it is also Easter Monday. Like, I don't want to do my course today. So I might pick that up tomorrow. But do my 5D diamond art today. Try and do like one or two of like the little square things I have. But yeah, but I thought I'd also show you guys my other like last bit things of my Easter presents. So obviously in the last vlog I showed you guys my three mini Easter eggs. I'm like partway through this one because I wanted the buttons out of it, but then the buttons were like inside the egg, so I ate like most of the egg and then the buttons as well. But I got a mini Dairy Milk buttons, Smarties and Milky Bar egg from my mum. I got them from my mum, and then from my nan, like my dad's parents, well, my nan and granddad, my dad's parents, I got a little Lindt chocolate bunny. From my sister, I've already ate one of the packets. I got 2 packets of Kit Kat F1 Kit Kats. Might as well get that out of the cupboard and have it next to my pile and stuff. And then I also showed you guys these, which I got myself, these Ferrero Rocher chocolates, Easter egg, like mini chocolate ones. And then this is the other thing which I didn't get around to showing you guys because it was already downstairs, this cookie dough dessert egg. I don't know how much of it is already made, but you need to, so it includes the white chocolate half egg, the cookie dough mix, vanilla buttercream icing, and then the sprinkles. So I just need to do the cookie dough, I think, and that, which I'll probably end up doing today. So I need to make that since all I need is butter and milk, and it just takes like 5 minutes to do. It bakes in 5 minutes, so that is great. And now I got my sister a, what was it, cookie / brownie one? I can't remember, but it had like a Biscoff like thing for it, so I got my sister that one. And then my mum got a brownie version of this because I was like, she wouldn't have the white chocolate, so she just got a normal milk chocolate half egg with like, we make a brownie and put it inside kind of thing. But yeah, but I got that for myself. And then from my dad, I also partly eaten these as well. I got a bunch of mini assorted like Lindt eggs, like in a package. I just opened the package and then opened this one and put them all in here. So I got like white milk and dark chocolate, like mini Lindt eggs. And then I got this Tony chocolonely thing packet as well, which is also, this is one of the things I got my dad as well for Easter. But yeah, I got that from my dad. But yeah, I started eating some of them yesterday and stuff. I had my like Easter egg like around lunchtime, and then I opened that packet and had one packet of Kit Kats. I did give my dad a Kit Kat in fairness, and then I just started eating out of here and stuff. But yeah, so what I might do is put all the eggs and stuff into that big bag, to be honest. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna have lunch and start getting ready and doing stuff today because it's literally nearly 2 o'clock and I need to actually do stuff, but I don't know what I want to eat, in fairness. I'm also getting a parcel delivered today as well, which is fun, and I've got a parcel tomorrow coming, which hopefully is the last, which I think it actually is the last parcel for a haul I'm doing. I think it's next month. The haul goes up for next month, and that, so hopefully I can receive that, get that, and then eventually film that video. I can then pre-film that video and stuff, and then get rid of all the packaging because I've got all the other stuff for that haul just still obviously sat in its packaging. I did open one of the parcels and stuff, but I didn't like full on like fully look at it. I just had a sneak peek, but the rest were unopened. But yeah, so I want to try and do that. But also another thing I was going to tell you guys, well, my dad technically like bought it and paid and that, but I paid for it. I gave him the money for it. I'm getting a new desk and desk chair. Obviously I wanted a new desk chair anyway. Sorry about the abrupt stop. I heard my dad move upstairs and I thought he was going to come downstairs, and I was like, I don't want to get in his way with filming if he wanted to like make a drink or something. But it was all good. I've just made my lunch. I'm just having like porridge because I'm not like overly that hungry, and I also obviously want to eat something, but I don't want a sandwich, to be honest. But yeah, I've also broken up all my like mini like Easter eggs in here, and that, so I can just grab at them as I'm doing my 5D diamond art. This is where I'm actually at the moment. This is like how much I've done. I'm hoping I can get at least one of these done, if not both of these will be great. But it does take me a while to get one of these sections done. So I have no clue if I will be able to like finish it or not. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying earlier, I was gonna get a new desk chair anyway for when my desk gets moved into my sister's old room, the spare room, because originally my desk was gonna go behind the door in that area, but I was speaking to my dad about it, going, if I want to put something on the TV, I can only listen to music in there or watch YouTube from my iPad or my computer if I do like a split screen kind of thing. Otherwise I won't be able to see the TV since the TV would be behind me. So I was talking to him about like possibly like turning it around so the desk would be like facing the TV or so, and then he just came up with the idea of just moving, instead of having my desk in front of the window, moving it so he's kind of in front of the TV a bit, but not like fully in front of the TV, like a bit behind against the back wall, and then it can just be moved when we have guests over. It can be moved towards the window area, so it's out of the way when we have guests over. I say guests, it would just be like my sister if she actually stays, like she did around Christmas, or like my nan and granddad. But yeah, but then So he ended up looking at new chairs and stuff, and also looked at a new desk. I think it might have been like a standing desk or something he was looking at, and that's why I ended up getting a new desk as well as a chair. And that's, I just needed like a better like supportive chair, so I went with like it's like a gaming like kind of desky kind of chair, but it's like in like the light like beige and like whitish kind of colours, and that to obviously go with the room and stuff. So I'm getting a bigger desk, which also doesn't have drawers in, so I need to sort out everything that are in my drawers of my current desk and stuff. But I also need to obviously clear it out to sort it out, because my dad said I could always just keep it and use it as a desk, as like a dressing table. But if I want to turn my bed around, I'm either going to have it really off center, or it's not going to fit into my room, I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, or otherwise I'm not going to be able to get into like my chest of drawers. So yeah, so it will probably be gotten rid of anyway. The chair will probably also be gotten rid of after a while. I am slightly thinking, do I want to keep it for a little bit, because I could use it to just, instead of like having to chill on my bed, I could chill on the chair instead and do some reading. In fairness, it's not the comfiest after a while, but I could just have it as like an accent chair in my room for a bit. But also it's like ripping, the seam's ripping a bit on it. But yeah, but I am getting a new desk chair and desk for my sister's old room, and that, I think that might be coming this week, I think it is. But my dad is doing the painting and stuff in that room, so that's eventually getting done. So I think when the desk and the desk chair come, then my dad might just straight up put them up into that room, and then it'll just be moving like my computer and everything. So it might be by possibly like what, next weekend or so, this weekend, next weekend, I'm not sure. My room might be rearranged, which is great and really exciting to think about, and stuff. And I could also possibly start studying and doing my course from the new room, which will be fun, instead of doing it on the sofa. And that, even though I could do it up here at the dining room table where I am at, the sofa like cuts out like part of the TV, the front room TV, so I normally just do it from the sofa because it's like easier to watch TV and stuff from there, and it's also more comfortable. But if I'm gonna have like a nice comfy chair, I could start doing my course upstairs in that room and stuff. And plus I don't have that far to go, I just have to walk across the landing after I get a drink from downstairs. But yeah, I'm going to crack on and see how much of this I can get done and go from there. I also do still have probably a bunch of stuff on my watch later list to watch, and stuff. Last I checked it was like 30 something, which is great. Okay, yeah, no more has been added. So I've got 38 videos, which is great. So I might start watching them again tomorrow or so. Or I might actually, what I might do is put the Sims Let's Play videos, since I've got 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them to watch. I might put them on my iPad while I have Hometown on the TV, and that's why I'm kind of watching kind of two things at once, because then it gets the Sims Let's Plays down and on my watch list, so that goes down my watch later list. But then I'm also watching like a home renovation show that I want to watch, and I might do that. So yeah. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. And I'm just currently chilling today. The only thing on my to-do list, or only things on my to-do list today are I need to finish the washing since I didn't finish it yesterday. I need to film, but I'm thinking I might film my updating my book journal downstairs because it needs to go up tomorrow, but the spare room currently has like painting stuff in it still, so I kind of don't want to touch anything or move anything from when my dad's here. So I might just film me updating my book journal downstairs like I done, like the last updating my book journal I did. I was downstairs I think for it, like last year, so I was like, I'm thinking I might as well just do it, this one downstairs as well. Like I've got all the stuff for it, I just need to actually do it. So yeah, so I'm thinking I might as well just do that. And go from there. So thinking of doing that, and then I also just want to do some of my course as well, and try and get as much of that done as I can. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna try and do today. But I also have a parcel coming today for another video like I said yesterday, but I don't know if, because it is a video for like, I think it's next month, do I just leave it until I know that room is definitely sorted, which that room will probably end up being sorted and stuff and done at the weekend, hopefully, or what, I'm not sure. Or do I just like film it in my room for now also? I'm not too sure, but yeah. But I have got a few things that I need to put away from like the parcel yesterday. I've got a power bank which I just need to sort out and make sure it's charged, to be honest. It's just like a solar powered, portable solar charger. So obviously it can be charged via the wall or like the sun. So I just wanted a bigger, like sturdier power bank, to be honest, charger. So I've got them like small mini ones which are great, but after like one use of my phone being like right nearly dead, they obviously die, but this should stay a bit more charged. So I've got this, and it also comes with a light, it seems like. But yeah, so I've just got that. Which I think it's charged, to be honest. It looks like it's charged when I hit the on button. I can see buttons, but not like fully. Oh, just turn the light on. Didn't mean to do that. I'm blind myself. But I might put it up at my window in like the light orange sun, should I say, and see if it charges anymore. So I might do that. Keep that stuff, but keep that there for now. Do I need this? No. Is that plastics? Yeah, plastics. Got a photo frame. And that's because I kind of want a photo frame in on my desk in the other room. So I just got a 4x6. Because I can either have it that way or that way. But I don't know what picture I want in it yet. But yeah, so I've just got an empty photo frame. I need to put this stuff in here. This for filming. I got 2 spare cables. I got a set of 3 cables for my iPad / like my headphones, earphones, my fan, all use like the same type of cable. So I got a pack of 3. I got this, a blue one, which is like a blue like cable, which is cool, and then it's got like white and blue on like the actual casing here, and then there's a purple one, and then I've got a pink one downstairs. Since it was the downstairs cable that broke and I just needed a new one. Like my cables up here are fine. I just needed one downstairs and I was like, might as well get a pack of 3, so then I've got 2 spare. So I've got that. And then I got some pens and stuff and a pencil case, which are downstairs for my course. Because I'm currently on my like 4th pen while doing my course at the moment. Because I have a few pens, but they're all old and I've used them a bit, so I've kind of used up 2, and then it ended up being I started using a new one and then that's slowly dying. So I started using another one, which is fine at the moment, and I thought, you know what, I'll buy a couple more pens just to do that. And then it also came with a pencil case, so I was like, might as well go for that one. I think there's like 3 or 4 pens in the pack, so I've just put them in the pencil case with my other stuff. And highlighter, which I do need to remember to bring down my other highlighter in the same shade. Because I've got a spare highlighter in the same shade as what I'm using. My other one is dying, so I need to remember to bring that one down. And that is also for my coursework, my college like coursework. You can't it's not even a college. My coursework stuff, not for my book journal. And then last but not least, I got the 10th book in the series kind of thing, or is it an adjacent series? It might be an adjacent series actually. It's within the same like realm thingy series kind of thing. But I think it's slightly yeah, there's the Shiny series and then there's the novellas of that series. Then it's a novella collection which has, I think, the novellas within that collection, and then this is the Shatamy series New Republic. So it's within the Shatamy series, but it's just a new series within that series, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Or it's a new series that's linked to that series also, somehow. But I saw there was this one. I think there's also another one coming out soon, within, like, after this book. But the paperback of the 2nd book comes out next year, and I was like, I'm not going to pre-order it for whenever it comes out next year. I'll just wait till nearer the time that it comes out next year, or next year. I'll wait until pre-order the next book of the series, because I have no clue when I'll get around to reading this book is. But yeah, so I got Watch Me for that. So I need to add this to my fable list to say I have it, my TBR. But yeah, so I got the 10th book kind of within this universe. Oh, here you go. Watch Me is the first book in the new series set in the best-selling Shatter Me universe. And that, but yeah, so it's a new series but within the same universe. But yeah, so I got that because I've been needing to get it for a while because I kept on seeing it whenever I went to a bookshop. I never really picked it up because I was like, I'll just order it, it's easier. And then kept on forgetting every time I went to order a book. So yeah, but now that's done. But I'm gonna finish getting ready for the day, and go from there. And yeah, hi guys, I'm currently downstairs now. Just finished doing the filming that I need to do and going from there. I'm getting YouTube up on the TV to continue watching some of my YouTube watch list. Oh, I only have one video I need to add to it in my subscription box, so that's great. Yesterday I managed to watch like 3, well, all 3 that I had of my Sims like Let's Play videos. So they've been able to come off my watch later list. I don't know if I have any more that need to be added. I might look for that like later on tonight, but not do that right now. And then I also ended up watching another video on my watch later list, which was a F1 related behind the scenes thing, yesterday as well. So I managed to watch like 4 videos, which was great. So now I'm on 34 videos on my watch later list. That's including the one I needed to add from today. So yeah, so I'm gonna watch some more YouTube and see how far I can get done with it, while doing some of my like course and trying to get as much of my course done as I can, and go from there, because I do have until the 25th to do this course, since it literally gives me a month, and I've got to go through all the work and learn everything to then do an exam. So yeah, and we're what, the 7th today? Yes, the 7th. So I kind of want to get that done. Also, while I was filming, the door didn't go. My parcel got posted through the door. So I have the parcel for another video that I need to film. Well, it's not urgently I need to film it, I just really want to film it. So yeah, so I've got that as well. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on with doing that. I did get some matcha powder because I want to try some matcha, so I might make a matcha latte. I did also get some cherry syrup because I didn't know if I was gonna enjoy just a regular matcha on its own, or I'm gonna need like a syrup in it. I was like, we only have caramel syrup in the house and I don't think that will go, so I did also order a cherry syrup, so I might make one of them and that before I start on my course. I also have, from yesterday, I broke all the 3 mini like small eggs that I have, so I've still got that left over to snack on. But I also have the egg that I had to make. Well, the actual shell I didn't need to make, it was just everything inside, which I didn't end up doing in the end, my dad did it. So it's got like the cookie dough and the icing, but I started eating some of it last night, and that's like I was kind of confused on how I had to do it and stuff. So I asked my dad for help and then he ended up just doing it. But it was kind of sickly, so I left some over. Obviously I left a bit or a lot, so I'm going to try and eat some more of that today, and go from that. But yeah, so I'm going to make myself possibly a cherry matcha latte, matcha latte, and watch some YouTube and stuff and do some work. It's fun, and also edit the video I just filmed. Okay guys, I just made my drink. I want to show you guys. It doesn't look that like green or anything, but I just used the milk that we have, which I think is whole milk. I think it was a teaspoon and like a half of the matcha powder with like 40 milliliters of water. And that I think I filled like the milk up to like here or so, or here. Put obviously the powder in. I put like one of my big like racing car wheel ice cubes in, because I didn't want like loads of mini ones in there, and I also didn't want like too many like big ones in here, otherwise the lid wouldn't shut. I tried it, it tasted alright, but I still added like a bit of my cherry syrup in and stuff, but you can't really see the syrup since it's like mixed in, although some of the matcha seems like it's like sticking to the bottom, so I need to like mix it a bit. But yeah, it actually tastes alright. Like, part of me was like scared that I wouldn't like it, to be honest, but it doesn't taste too bad. I'm just setting up my laptop to be like split screen, so I have my watch later list on one side of my screen, so once I watch a video on the TV I can take it straight off my watch later list and then have all my like information and stuff that I need to go through and write about and learn on the other side, and do that, and go from there. But yeah, so going to start doing some learning now, but it's currently like 5 to 11, so I'm just gonna chill for a bit and do this, see how much I can get done by like 12, half 12ish, and then go have some lunch, and basically go from there and stuff. But I've also got the washing to finish off doing as well, and that's since I didn't finish that yesterday, so fun. But yeah, so going to hi guys, it's currently Thursday. I don't think I've spoke to you guys for like the past couple of days, but I'm literally just getting ready because I've got to leave in about like an hour-ish to go to a meeting, and that, but I'm trying to like power through and actually go to this meeting because I kind of have a cough and that, which is not the most fun and stuff, because I don't know what it is. Since I think it was Monday, my throat has just felt, I think it's kind of like a dry, like tickly kind of cough, because it's kind of felt like a bit weird, and I keep coughing at the moment since Monday, So I think I'm coming down with something, or at least getting a cough. So yeah, that is fun, but I hope I can get rid of it by Monday, because I've got the dentist on Monday, which is not the most fun to be getting like a cough or anything. But yeah, but I'm gonna try and at least go to my meeting today, and see if I can like try and not like cough that much in the meeting, and stuff. But yeah, so I've got a meeting in a bit, to do that. I've also got my desk chair coming somewhere today. My dad hasn't had like the confirmation of when it's going to be delivered yet, so I'm hoping it will get delivered and everything once I'm back, because my desk has arrived, like the table has arrived yesterday, and it came between like 10 to 3 and like 10 to 4, and I think it must have come around like the middle, so like 3, half 3ish, I think. It might have been later, I wasn't really paying attention to the time, but yeah, so my desk is now done and set up in the other room. I'll show you guys later once I like come back from my meeting and stuff, but yeah, so that is now done. So I'm just waiting on my chair, but we're also waiting on my chair to set like the height limit and stuff on my desk, because there's a couple like buttons where you can just press like 1 or 2 and it'll go to the height setting that you need. So we've done my like standing height setting because it's a standing desk, and that's we sorted that one out yesterday. So we just need my desk chair to sort out what my sitting height is going to be on my desk, and to set that as one of like the modes. But yeah, currently just getting ready to go. I'm hoping this meeting isn't going to be too long, but it is with someone new, because the meetings that I had with like my last person, they I think left, so I'm now with someone else. So yeah, but it's just one of my like normal regular meetings, but I haven't really done anything else that's somewhat different apart from just doing my course, so yeah, shouldn't be too bad. But doing that, so I'm just gonna chill for a bit. I might watch some more YouTube for like the hour or so that I have, and go from there. Last night I watched some more like Paradise, like the TV program on Disney Plus. I don't know if I actually said I was watching that to you guys, but I started watching it last year, I think it was, or was it the start of this year? I can't remember now. But I started watching it somewhere with my dad, and then we had this like massive break of not watching it, and then for the past week or so I've just been like putting it on to like, so we finished the first season and I think we're on episode 3. We're about to start episode 3 or 4 of the second season now, so we're slowly getting there with that. I'm in the 20s of videos on my watch later list, so I might try and watch some more of them today, and go from there. And then also, if I get bored of that, I've got a few things on Disney to watch, so either do that or go onto Netflix and watch some stuff off Netflix or something. I still have not got around to watching School Spirits yet, so I could watch that instead actually, instead of going to Disney or Netflix. But yeah. So fun. But I might take some cough medicine before leaving the house. But I'm gonna go have some breakfast and have a drink because my meeting is at 11, and it's just gone 9:15 now, and I need to leave at 10:15 or get the bus at 10:15. And my meeting's at 11, so I'll probably end up, it's meant to be like half an hour, but most of the time I get there like 10-15 minutes early, and then I only end up waiting for like a few minutes, and then I'm normally in my meeting, and then my meeting only takes like a couple minutes as well, like normally like 10-15 minutes at best, unless it's like a training thing, but the meeting I'm having, it normally takes only a few minutes anyway, not like the full half an hour is meant to. But yeah, so I should hopefully be back, hopefully by 12:30. If not, it'll be like closer to 1 o'clock if my meeting takes the full like half an hour or so. But yeah, I'm hoping it won't be a long meeting and I can get in, sign in, wait a few minutes, then have my meeting, get that done, sorted, and then go to the bus and that, and then come back home and have some lunch, and stuff. So I'm hoping it will go quickly. But yeah, so I might try and eat something now, try and have like some breakfast, even though I'm not that hungry. Otherwise, I will get on the bus, because this has happened the past few times actually. I'll get on the bus and then I'll start feeling a bit sick on the bus, because I haven't like eaten anything. I think I've had like a cereal bar before getting on the bus, like just like one of them like packets of like, what is it, 4 Belvitas or some of them. Just had like one of the bars and I've still felt ill, so I might try and have like a porridge or something, or some Weetabix, and then hopefully I'll be fine. But yeah, try and do that, even though I'm not that hungry, because I've not long gone up and woken up. But yeah, I've also got the washing to do today, but I might sort that out after I come back, I think. So yeah, do all that. But I did, what was it, Monday? I think it was Monday. I did sort out Lando Norris. I also have cut like part of his face off of this side. Yeah, but I've done it. I like cut off like part of the like monster angle here, like I don't know what it's called, monster logo I mean, and then cut off like the 0 sugar like sign that was here. That's why it's on like weird angles, and stuff. But yeah, I tried to keep like his name and some of like the background of the thing behind him, but I do feel like I need to like put some sort of tape. I don't know what type of tape to use, to be honest, but tape like these sides a bit, because they are a bit bumpy and rough a bit, even though I did keep it as straight as I could. But obviously, because it's like too like thickness of like the cardboard, it's not the straightest or cleanest, should I say. But yeah, I did do that. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put him, to be honest. I am thinking, when my drawers move against this wall, do I lean him on the back of that, so he's kind of against my window wall or so? But I don't know. But within the next 2 days or so, I need to start sorting out the stuff on my desk and in my desk, to be honest. So my desk is clear, because I think my dad's got a tip run Saturday, I think it is. So hopefully the desk can go in the tip, because I don't really have much use for it. So yeah. And I don't think it really needs to go anywhere else in the house. So that could possibly be got rid of. I just need to sort out all the stuff that I got on top of it and in the 2 drawers. But I need to figure out where to put the stuff in the 2 drawers, whether or not I want to get like an organiser for my other desk, and have some of it in there, or I just keep the stuff in here, because I've got like notebooks and stuff in one part, in one desk, and then I've got like pens, and other stuff in the other, so I need to figure that one out. I think it's just stationery in both, in fairness, but yeah, I need to figure out where all that stuff is going to go, because obviously I don't have drawers in my new desk, so yeah, unless I just get like an organiser to go in my sister's wardrobe or so, just to put some of the stuff in. But yeah, I need to figure that out and actually clear the desk a bit and my chair, and go from there a bit, to be honest. So yeah, I think that will be my job for the next few days, is sort that out and go from there. And then possibly my room could possibly be rearranged this weekend. Hopefully my my computer and stuff can be moved onto my new desk at the weekend and stuff, because my dad's not going to want to do it like once he gets home from work of an evening. But yeah, and then I could possibly rearrange everything myself anyway. But yeah, go from there, to be honest. But I'm going to go downstairs and just chill for a bit. I might do some more of my like course later on as well when I get back. One thing I have realised, the more I'm doing like my online course, the less I'm actually reading, because I'm spending more time doing on my online course. And then when I end up finishing that, like around like 6, half 6ish, I'm having dinner and then watching TV and not reading. So I do need to start reading a bit more. But yeah. But with my course, I'm kind of confused at the moment, because I started doing dining rooms, or I was doing dining rooms, but now it's kind of switched to connecting spaces. So I'm kind of confused, like the hallways, landings and stairs and stuff. And that, but it was on about like furnishing a dining room, and now it's switched to that. So I don't know if like the full on topic switched or what yet. So yeah, that's fun. I'm trying to work out. But I'm just going with the flow at the moment with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs, eat and chill for a bit. So fun. Hi guys, I'm currently in the spare room. I'm whispering, so hopefully it's not as echoey. But yeah, I'm currently in the spare room. You can't see anything behind me because the pictures are on this wall here. But my desk is in like the wall opposite the TV kind of area, because of how big my desk kind of is and it fitting in the room and stuff. And plus this way I can sit here and watch TV. Also, I'm not using my new chair because it has been delayed, so I've just bought my current chair in here and I'm using it for now. But yeah, so I bought my old current chair at the moment in to use that, because I want to just use this room to do some coursework, my online course, and just do some stuff today. And I'm like, well, I've got my desk now, I might as well use it. And and stuff, so gonna do that. I've still got to finish sorting out my other desk, which I think is just washing my desk fan, or my fan, and then my landowner's cardboard cutout. Like, they're the only things on it, as well as like my computer and stuff like that, and all the stuff in my drawers. So that's just stuff that I might sort out tonight. But yeah, and then also I've got a few like pictures and stuff in my room that I just need to take down and move, so stuff can be rearranged this weekend. But yeah, let me show you guys my desk. I have also brought in my 2 coasters that I'm gonna have in here, which are the Ferrari ones, the Enzo Ferrari like quote ones, because I've got the actual front wing and rear wing coasters in my bedroom, so I'm like, might as well have 2 in here, because knowing me, I normally always have like a water and then also like another drink, like an energy drink or a soda or something, like a fizzy drink, so it's always good to have 2. So I brought both of them in, and then I've also brought in a tissue box to just sit on my desk for now, and that. But don't mind all the stuff I've got on my desk currently, because I've literally got everything on my desk at the moment. But let me show you. So this is my desk and how big it is. I've got a little like headphone stand rack thing there, and that got the controls here, manual, and the spare screws and stuff I didn't know what to do with, so I've just put them to the side. My laptop's gonna go on my laptop stand because I've brought that in. So I've got my drink, some sweets to eat, the leftover of my Easter stuff, and my hand cream and stuff, so I'm just gonna lay this out for me to be able to do it all and that. But I've got 2 of these things. I've got the one there and one under here for all my cables and stuff, but I might just have my laptop cable just hang over the edge at the moment. But yeah, I'm facing the TV at the moment, so I'm just gonna put some TV on. I don't know what I want on the TV yet, but yeah. So I'm also just currently using my old chair. So instead of having this as my background, I might just end up having that, which obviously isn't the most pleasing. But yeah, as I was saying, obviously this isn't the most pleasing as a background. Obviously it wouldn't have the line. It's just the way that my iPad is angled at the moment. Obviously having just this plain background isn't the most pleasing, probably. It'd probably look nicer with a bit more of like stuff behind it, but I'm just like, and also being like in front of the window instead of having cupboards and stuff, somewhat cutting it off. So I might end up, when I'm filming, just move my chair to like next to my table at the end, or move my table back a bit, do my filming with the pictures behind me, and then go from there. Kind of thing I might do when filming also, and do that. But yeah, I might do that just so it's like a nicer background and 2 better lighting. But yeah, I'm just gonna put on some TV. I don't know whether or not to because I know I've got a few YouTube videos to watch, but I don't know if I'm in the mood to watch YouTube. I was gonna put on like some of my Marvel marathon stuff that I have to watch, but I'm like towards the end of like the 1st season of Jessica Jones, and I don't know how far into Marvel's of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I need to get to, so I'm thinking not to do that one. I might just go onto like Netflix or something and watch something off there, or go from there, or watch something else I have on Disney to watch. And that, because I don't know if Discovery Plus is signed into this Skybox, because because I know every now and then my dad needs to re-sign into Discovery Plus on my Sky box, so I doubt I can watch something on there, but I'm gonna figure out something to watch. And go from there. So then I'm gonna get started with some stuff. Since it is nearly 10 to 11, so I'm gonna at least set up my desk a bit to start doing some work. And then hopefully I can do some work, and then I can go downstairs, have lunch, chill, and then probably come back upstairs and do some more work. And that I might also put some YouTube on my iPad if I have any like Sims Let's Play videos to watch. I think I've got a couple of like playlists of like series of Let's Plays to watch. So if I don't have any of like my one-off like ones that I normally watch, I might just continue watching one of the series and stuff. But yeah, do that. So I'm gonna have like 2 things on at once, but go from there. Hi guys, it is Friday night. I am just about to jump in the shower and then chill. I was going to spend the evening upstairs and stuff, but I don't really have much else to do upstairs since I managed to get a lot of work done on my course this morning and this afternoon, but also in the meantime I also managed to put away all my washing, clear up my desk. Like the only thing on my desk is obviously my computer and that stuff just needs moving into the into the other room. Oh, and my landowner sign. They're the only things on my desk now. My desk drawers are clear. And then I've just got a bag of stuff that needs to go to charity for when we get a charity bag through the door. I've got like that stuff under my desk, which will probably go at the end of my bed when everything gets rearranged. And stuff. I've done or started taking off the pictures on the side of my drawers. I've moved 2 to the other side because I basically go in the other side of the drawers. But where my desk is at, I can't put any more on because my desk is blocking, and I also don't know how far down I can technically go with my bed, and so my bed isn't blocking them. So I've done as much as I can do there, but hopefully this weekend, or at least tomorrow or so, I don't know if my dad is actually going to go on his tip run, but he has a tip run booked, but I don't know if he's going to cancel it and just do it another day or what. But hopefully my room can start being rearranged tomorrow. But I just know I've got a lot of stuff to like kind of move to then be able to move like the big furniture pieces and stuff, since like this corner has still got all that stuff there. But yeah. But fun. I might actually move my picture frame for my desk onto my desk, even though there's no picture in it. I'm thinking if I just move it onto my desk for now, that might be the best thing. But yeah, I was gonna chill up here tonight, just to sort out some stuff, but I don't really have that much stuff that I can sort out until like tomorrow, and moving like my bed and my bedside table and the drawers and stuff, so I'm just gonna chill downstairs instead. But yeah, I also managed to watch some more YouTube. Yes, today as well. I'm also going to get my skincare stuff out actually while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, I managed to watch some more YouTube and get some of them videos down, and go from there. And also watched or finished one series on Netflix, so that was great. But I've still got a bunch more stuff to watch on Netflix. But yeah, so fun. But I might get back to talking to you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'll end up talking to you guys in the morning or not, or the afternoon, but I'll try and talk to you guys tomorrow, depending on how hectic it is with the rearranging my room. But yeah, but I'm also going to need to find out ways, like what is the best angle to film once my room is all rearranged, to be honest. But yeah, so that should be fun. Hi guys, it's currently Sunday, like after this was meant to go up. I've just been like marking off my calendar, making sure I had my meetings that I had needed to add to my calendar on my calendar this month. My brain is literally all over the place. I'm a bit foggy. But yeah, and then I realised I hadn't spoke to you guys yesterday, because all I did yesterday was like lay in bed until like 12:30, 1ish, and then got up and got ready for the day. I say that, it might have been later than that actually. Which obviously I have not rearranged my room, so I didn't do it yesterday, and then I just didn't get around to doing it today either, purely because this cough that I have is kind of taking it out of me, and that, so yeah, so that's fun. But I might try to do some rearranging in my room over the next few days or so, and stuff, because I'm thinking I might need to move my chest of drawers before I move anything else. Well, my desk needs to come out anyway beforehand, but that means I have to move all my like computer and all them cables. But I'm thinking if I can move that, possibly move my desk into like the spare bedroom for now, and move my chest of drawers over, possibly do that tomorrow or so, and then possibly Tuesday or so I can then possibly move my bedside table and my bed and stuff, because what I might try and do is try and leave as much under my bed as I can and just like twist my bed without having to move as much of what is under my bed, because I don't want to have to really dig out underneath all my bed and get everything out, to be honest. But I have a feeling I might have to do some of that, but yeah, so need to do that someone. But yeah, I just didn't really end up getting around to filming anything because I just had a lazy weekend. But I'm gonna try and quickly edit this and see when I can, well, quickly edit it and see if I can quickly upload it so it at least goes up on the right day. Just probably like an hour or so afterwards, after it's meant to. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys Wednesday for a video. I don't know what it is because I can't fully read the thing from here. Yeah, I'll see you guys Wednesday for that video, but then hopefully see you guys next Sunday at the right time for another vlog. Bye.